Swollen feet at night in the elderly. Causes and relief before bedtime. Have you ever looked down at your feet before bed and noticed they feel heavier, your ankles are swollen, and your shoes feel tighter than usual? Many people think it's just due to standing or sitting for long periods during the day, but in reality, swollen feet at night are a very common condition in the elderly. In most cases, this is a physiological reaction to aging and can be completely improved if you address it correctly before bed. Welcome to the Daily Health for the Elderly channel. In today's video, we will share simple, safe, drug-free, and uncomplicated tips to help your feet feel noticeably lighter by the next morning. Part 1. Why are elderly people prone to swollen legs in the evening? As we age, the body doesn't break down immediately, but all systems operate more slowly and less efficiently. Swollen legs are not a sudden phenomenon, but rather the result of many small changes in the body over time. Let's look at each cause clearly and easily. 1. Slower blood and fluid circulation, the root cause. In young people, the heart contracts strongly. Blood vessels are elastic. Blood easily returns to the heart from the legs. But as people enter middle age and old age, these things gradually change over the years. In older adults, the following often occur. The heart pumps blood less efficiently. Each stroke is less forceful. Blood vessel walls become less elastic and more prone to hardening. Venous valves in the legs become less effective, making it difficult for blood to flow upwards. As a result, blood and fluid remain in the legs longer. Fluid easily leaks into soft tissues. Slight swelling forms in the feet and ankles. When is this condition more noticeable? When you stand for long periods during the day, sit in one place for many hours. Less leg movement, less ankle flexion and extension. Blood is not pushed up regularly. Fluid retention increases. By the end of the day, the legs begin to feel heavy, tense, and swollen. Many people only feel, "My legs are a little tired, it's probably nothing." But in reality, this is a sign that the circulatory system has slowed down significantly. 2. Gravity causes fluid to pile down to the feet. Why swelling only occurs at night? Gravity is something everyone experiences, but older adults are more affected. Throughout the day, you sit to eat, you stand to cook, you walk around, you sit to watch TV. No matter what you do, your feet are always lower than your heart. Gravity silently pulls blood, interstitial fluid, excess water, down to the lowest part of the body, which is the feet and ankles. Why isn't the swelling noticeable during the day? During the day, you're still moving. Your leg muscles are still contracting. Blood is still being pushed up to some extent. But by late afternoon, evening, before going to bed, your body starts. Less movement sitting or standing longer, blood circulation slows down, fluid accumulates sufficiently, swelling becomes more apparent in the evening. This is why your legs look slim in the morning, but feel tight in your shoes at night. Your skin feels indented and takes longer to spring back. 3. Old age. The lymphatic system functions less efficiently. Many people only hear about heart, blood pressure, but few pay attention to the lymphatic system. While this is a very important system in combating swelling, what does the lymphatic system do? The lymphatic system has the following functions: collecting excess fluid in tissues, draining waste products, keeping tissues from becoming waterlogged. In young people, the lymphatic system functions smoothly. Excess fluid is quickly removed. In older people, lymphatic activity slows down, less movement, weaker lymphatic flow. Fluid easily traps in leg tissues when the lymphatic system cannot drain fluid quickly enough. Fluid remains for a long time. Soft tissues swell up. Legs easily become swollen, heavy, and uncomfortable, especially if you walk little. Less ankle movement sitting for long periods of time. The lymphatic system is almost at rest. Swelling becomes more noticeable at the end of the day. Why is leg swelling so common in older people? Because blood circulation slows down. Gravity pulls fluid down the legs all day. Lymphatic drainage is less efficient, less physical activity than before. Swelling in the legs is not caused by a single factor, but rather by the accumulation of many small factors over time. And the good news is, if you understand the cause correctly, you can significantly reduce swelling with just small changes before bed. Part 2. Is swelling in the legs dangerous? When to worry, when to be relaxed. After understanding why legs swell easily at night, many people begin to worry. Is leg swelling dangerous? Is it a sign of a serious illness? Or is it just due to age? The answer is not always the same. Swollen feet can be harmless, but they can also be an early warning sign, depending on how they appear and how your body reacts. 1. When is swollen feet not too dangerous? In many cases, swelling in the feet of older adults is physiological edema, that is, a natural reaction of the body. You can be somewhat reassured if the swelling is only mild. The swelling is more noticeable in the evening. It subsides in the morning after waking up. No pain, no redness, no heat, no shortness of breath. This is often due to slow circulation, prolonged sitting or standing, lack of exercise, gravity throughout the day, putting fluid down in the feet. These cases can be significantly improved simply by adjusting lifestyle, bedtime habits, proper light, exercise. And that's also why this video was created. 2. When does swelling occur? Is leg swelling a warning sign? Swelling becomes worrying not because of the swelling itself, but because of the accompanying symptoms. You should pay attention if the swelling lasts for many days. The swelling lasts all day and doesn't subside, even with rest. Only one leg is swollen. The skin is taut, shiny, and discolored. There is a noticeable feeling of heaviness, pressure, or discomfort, accompanied by fatigue, shortness of breath, and mild difficulty breathing. In these cases, the swelling is no longer a simple physiological reaction, but may be related to circulatory system, cardiovascular system, kidneys, liver system, venous system. At this point, you shouldn't be complacent. 3. Diseases that often hide behind leg swelling. Not to scare you, but to help you understand and recognize them correctly. Swelling in the legs can be an early sign of venous insufficiency. Blood has difficulty returning to the heart, causing stagnation in the legs. Cardiovascular problems. The heart pumps blood weakly, fluid easily accumulates. Impaired kidney function. The kidneys don't regulate water properly, water retention in the body. Poor liver function, fluid imbalance, edema. It's worth noting that these diseases don't cause severe pain immediately. They progress slowly and silently, and leg swelling is often the first mild signal the body sends out. 4. Why do older adults often ignore this sign? Many people think it's just age. Everyone gets it when they get old. If it doesn't hurt, then it's okay. But the problem is, the bodies of older people no longer react strongly. The symptoms are often very mild, easily mistaken for fatigue, heaviness in the legs, or numbness. When swelling is ignored for too long, the underlying cause may have progressed further. 5. Most importantly, don't panic, but don't be complacent. Swelling in the legs isn't always dangerous, and most can be improved if early recognition, correct adjustments. Don't ignore your body's signals. Instead of worrying, it's more important to understand what your body is telling you. And the next question many people ask is, so what can I do tonight, before bed, to safely reduce leg swelling? Part 3. The golden rules to reduce foot swelling overnight. Before diving into specific tips, you need to remember these 3 fundamental principles. These are not general tips, but principles for protecting the heart, kidneys, and circulatory system of the elderly. If you do these 3 things correctly, your body adapts well. Swelling gradually decreases. It doesn't cause fatigue or danger. Principle 1. Do not do it suddenly. In young people, the body adjusts quickly. The cardiovascular system is still flexible. But in older people, the heart pumps slower. Blood vessels are less elastic. The nervous system regulates slowly. If you stand up too quickly, stretch vigorously immediately after waking up, raise your legs, suddenly change positions constantly, blood hasn't had time to adjust. You may easily feel dizzy, short of breath, and experience rapid heartbeat. This can worsen swelling and prevent it from decreasing. The golden rule: all changes must be gradual. Give your body time to adapt. A very simple example. Before standing up, sit still for 30 to 60 seconds. Before exercising, gently warm up your ankles. Before lifting your legs, lift them low first, then gradually higher. A little slower, but safer and more effective. Principle 2. Do not apply strong impact to the legs. Many people think, if there is swelling, you have to squeeze it hard to make it go away. But for the elderly, blood vessels are thinner. They bruise easily, are easily damaged. The lymphatic system is very sensitive. When you press hard, massage too forcefully, slam your legs on the bed, use strong vibrating devices, it can rupture capillaries, cause tissue inflammation, make the swelling last longer. It is important to remember, edema is not a lump of water that needs to be squeezed out. Edema is a circulation problem, not a hard blockage. The correct way is gentle, slow, even, moving from the foot up to the calf. It should feel comfortable, not painful. If you feel pain, tingling, discomfort, it means it's too strong. Principle 3. Do not put pressure on the heart and blood vessels. This is the principle most people overlook, but it's the most dangerous. When you lift your legs too high for a long time, hold a strained posture, hold your breath, while exercise for too long at once, suddenly blood rushes to the heart has to work harder. Older people are more prone to tiredness, chest tightness, shortness of breath, pain. Swelling may temporarily decrease, but the heart and blood vessels are put a heavy burden. Safety principle: reduce swelling but do not force the heart to work too hard. The correct way to do it: short exercises, long rests, breathe evenly, don't hold your breath, stop immediately if you feel tired. Why is gentle exercise more effective for the elderly? Because the bodies of the elderly don't like sudden changes, but they respond very well to regularity. Gentle exercise helps blood vessels dilate gradually, fluid drains gradually, preventing pooling. The heart doesn't jump. Effective, slower, but more sustainable, and much safer. Once you remember these 3 principles, the tips in the next section will be easier to do, less risky, suitable for long-term maintenance. In the next section, we will go into specific, simple steps that anyone can do at home, just a few minutes each day. Part 4. 8 tips to reduce foot swelling before bedtime. Tip 1. Elevate your feet correctly. Very important. 20 to 30 minutes before bedtime, lie on your back. Elevate your feet about 10 to 15 centimeters higher than your heart. Use a soft pillow or rolled towel. This position helps excess fluid flow back to the heart. Reduce pressure on the ankles. Make your feet feel noticeably lighter. Note: do not elevate too high. Do not use a hard pillow. Tip 2. Soak your feet in warm water, not too hot. Soak your feet 15 minutes before bedtime. Warm water, about 37 to 40 degrees Celsius. You can add mild salt, thin slices of ginger. Effects: vasodilation, increased blood flow, blood circulation, helps you sleep more soundly. Do not soak for too long. Do not use hot water if you have diabetes or numbness in your feet. Check the water temperature carefully or ask your doctor. Tip 3. Gently massage from feet up to the lower legs. After soaking or before bed, gently massage with your hands from bottom to top. Do not press hard. Just 5 to 10 minutes per foot. Helps the lymphatic system function better. Tip 4. Limit water intake near bedtime. Many people think drinking a lot of water is good, but drinking too much water in the evening causes water retention, makes legs swell more. The right way: drink enough water during the day. Reduce water intake after 7 to 8 p.m. Tip 5. A light, low-salt dinner. Salt retains water. Dinner should be low salt, low fish sauce. Avoid processed foods. Simply reducing your salt intake in the evening can significantly reduce leg swelling the next morning. Tip 6. Do not sit with your legs crossed before sleeping. This position hinders blood circulation, makes swelling worse. If watching TV in the evening, straighten your legs. You can slightly elevate your legs. Tip 7. Take a light walk for 5 to 10 minutes after dinner. No need for strenuous exercise. Just walk slowly around the house. Helps blood circulation. Prevents fluid retention. Tip 8. Sleep on time. Get enough sleep. Deep sleep helps. The body regulates fluids better. Reduces swelling naturally. Sleeping late, interrupted sleep. Waking up with heavy feet. Part 5. Mistakes that make feet swell more: massaging too hard, soaking in water that is too hot, using unproven folk remedies, saving water all day and then drinking it all at night. Foot care isn't about doing a lot, but about doing it right and consistently. Part 6. When to see a doctor. Although nighttime foot swelling is quite common in older adults, you should still proactively discuss this with your doctor if you experience the following signs. Swelling doesn't decrease after a night's rest. Swelling increases gradually over the days. Swelling accompanied by pain, tightness, or discomfort often, or experiencing shortness of breath, more fatigue than usual. Seeing a doctor doesn't necessarily mean you have a serious illness, but it's the safest way to check and be reassured about your health. The information shared in this video is not a substitute for medical advice, but aims to help you understand your body better, take better care of your feet every day, and know when to pay more attention. Reduce foot swelling without medication and without complicated methods. Just a little attention before bed, a few small, correct habits, and maintain them regularly every day. You will feel lighter feet, deeper sleep, a more pleasant morning. Health in old age doesn't come from one big solution, but from small choices repeated every day. Thank you for watching. If you find it helpful, please like and share with your loved ones. Subscribe to the Daily Health for the Elderly channel to live healthier and more comfortably every day. Good night, and see you again.